Battle Through the Heavens Chapter 117, Flying Dough Technique, Eagle Wing. Chapter 117, Flying Dough Technique, Eagle Wing. Xiao Yan carried the keys to the boxes and once again, he touched the warm metal lock. Tilting his head and glancing at the fairy doctor who had finished digging out all the medicinal plants, he smiled and said, hurry over here. I don't trademark T want to be accused of trying to pocket everything when I open these boxes or at least you have some sort of conscience The fairy doctor raised her nose, carried the 10+ bottles in her chest and placed them on the stone table. Finally, she unwillingly selected 6 bottles and handed them to Xiao Yan. Hey, these are yours Xiao Yan received them with a smile, took a brief glance and stored them into his storage ring. The ice spirit blazing grass was already in his hands, so the other valuable medicinal plants were not very important to Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan waved the 3 black keys in front of the fairy doctor and smiled. Ethan, I will be opening them open them. After throwing Xiao Yan an irritated look, the fairy doctor quickly slotted the jade bottles around her waist and chest. Immediately, her narrow waist appeared much fuller than before. Xiao Yan licked his lips as he stared at the stone containers. He randomly selected one of the keys, lifted the first lock and carefully inserted it. Not these the key stuck halfway, causing Xiao Yan to shrug and replace it with a second key. Wrong again Helplessly shaking his head, Xiao Yan held the last key tightly and once again carefully inserted it into the keyhole. Seeing the key slowly disappearing into the lock, Xiao Yan and the fairy doctor both unintentionally held their breath. The only noise in the entire room came from the key being pushed through the keyhole of the metal lock. Clang Suddenly, a light clear noise was emitted from within the room, prompting Xiao Yan trademark S hand to freeze. Trademark S unlocked seeing the lock trademark S shackle being launched from the lock. Xiao Yan let out a relieved sigh and said, hurry up and open it the fairy doctor trademark S face was full of desire and happiness as she said in an impatient voice. Xiao Yan glanced at the anxious fairy doctor but did not heed her call. Instead, he grabbed her hand and stepped back. He then lined up his palm with the box and unleashed an intense force from his palm which lifted the lid of the stone box. After the lid was lifted, Xiao Yan waited a moment longer and sighed in relief after seeing that there was no reaction. Glancing at the fairy doctor who had her hands around her chest while coldly staring at him, Xiao Yan simply shrugged. It is always good to be a little careful if you are thrown into the Magic Beast mountain range, I think that you will have a happier time living there than in the outside world. The reason being that even those magic beasts are not as careful as you are the fairy doctor curled her lips and said. I share the same thoughts Xiao Yan touched his nose and laughed. After throwing a cutting gaze at the shameless man beside her, the fairy doctor walked towards the stone table. She looked into the opened stone box and was shocked. With a face filled with joy, she quickly reached her hand into it and retrieved an ancient rainbow-colored scroll. What is this? Xiao Yan curiously looked over and asked. A poison book that records the methods of making poison. The fairy doctor flipped open the scroll and said with a smile. A poison book. Raising his eyebrow in surprise, Xiao Yan took the scroll from the fairy doctor trademark S hand and glanced through it. Seeing the few words written on the side of the 7-colored scroll, Xiao Yan said in amazement, a rainbow poison book? There is actually something that focuses on how to create poison? Don't a trademark T tell me that the one who left this behind was also a physician, Physicians were usually the only ones in the Dochi continent who used poison to protect themselves. These people who excelled at using such positions were usually called poison master within the continent. However, the status of a poison master was still a far cry from that of an alchemist. Perhaps so. But you trademark not allowed to split this with me. Due to my elemental affinity, I cannot become an alchemist, so I can only rely on these things. A dejected expression appeared on the fairy doctor trademark's face after she spoke. It was clear that her greatest desire was to become an alchemist and not a poison master that people both hated and disliked. Eyeing the dejected-looking fairy doctor, Xiao Yan smiled, handed over the 7-colored scroll and said, Aethes is quite a good thing, but it would require much time and effort in order to master it. Just training Ga Euro Do Chi consumes all of my energy. I trademark am not stupid enough to start on something else, biting off more than I can chew. Ethinks. The fairy doctor felt a deep relief in her heart upon hearing Xiao Yan trademark's words and gave the latter a grateful nod. You can put away what you have in your hands. I may not be considered a gentleman, but given our current relationship as partners, I would not try to take everything for myself. Eyeing the fairy doctor who was slowing putting away the rainbow scroll, Xiao Yan smiled and said in a bland voice. The fairy doctor trademark's face was stunned as embarrassment surfaced. She unclenched her hand, revealing a small bag of green powder on it. Being caught red-handed by Xiao Yan, the red-faced fairy doctor was at a loss for words. Forget it. Being a woman, it is only natural for you to take some preventive measures when you come with me in search for treasures. Xiao Yan shrugged and said indifferently. Thank you. Once again, the fairy doctor gave a grateful thanks as she hurriedly put away the green powder in her hand. Xiao Yan touched his face and shifted his gaze towards the second stone container. He inserted a key in and slowly probed the interior. What was the effect of the green powder? As the key in his hand was slowly being inserted deeper into the lock, Xiao Yan randomly threw out a question. Ethes was made with drunken dragon grass and a couple of other medicinal ingredients with a sedative effect. Once it is breathed into the body, it would cause one to fall asleep for at least half a day. But this powder is only a simple poison. Anyone with some strength would be able to use Do Chi to suppress the effect and force it out of the body. The fairy doctor embarrassingly replied. Luckily it is not some lethal poison. At least you are not so vicious. Xiao Yan rubbed his lips together, rotated his wrist and smiled. Trademark's opened. Following Xiao Yan trademark's voice, the tightly shut stone box began to slowly open. Under the light of the moonstones, everything in the stone box was immediately revealed to Xiao Yan and the fairy doctor. Another scroll. Xiao Yan lifted his eyebrow upon noticing a black scroll that was placed in the box. He reached his hand into the box, took the scroll out and flipped through it. Finally, his gaze paused on the small words at the edge of the scroll. A Hai Xian Flying Do Technique, Eagle Wing. Flying Do Technique. Xiao Yan trademark's eyes gradually became bigger as he muttered the unfamiliar words. In his shock, he said with a hoarse voice, Ethes is actually a rare flying Do technique. Flying Do technique? What is that? Hearing this name for the first time, the fairy doctor blinked her eyes doubtfully. She had heard of attack Do techniques, defense Do techniques, agility Do technique and many others, but it was the first time she had heard of a flying Do technique. As the name suggests, this Do technique can allow a person to fly in the air. Xiao Yan smacked his lips in surprise as he explained. Flee? Isna trademark T. That's something that requires the strength of at least a doling. The fairy doctor displayed an initial shock at the explanation before appearing confused. In the Do Chi continent, only with the strength of a doling can one leave the ground and fly for a short distance. Only after Oni trademark's strength had reached that of a Do Wang or Do Huang can one use the Do Chi to form a pair of energy wings on Oni trademark's back. These wings would enable them to overcome their bond to the ground and fly amongst the clouds. As for the flying Do techniques, they were a strange secret technique that could enable the practitioner to form two small extensions that protruded from the veins on Oni trademark's back. With these two extensions, one would be able to form a pair of wings and fly in the air even if one did not possess the strength of a Do Wang. Flying was something that was a great temptation to many. In order to fulfill this temptation, many strong people put in all their effort to reach for the unreachable dream of becoming a Do Wang. At the same time, there were also many who wanted to find a shortcut by finding this rare and valuable flying type Do technique. Xiao Yan slowly let out a long breath as he held the black scroll in his hand. He forcefully suppressed the happiness in him before waving his hand at the fairy doctor. I know. This goes to you, right? Having observed Xiao Yan trademark S action, the fairy doctor understood his intention and helplessly nodded. Haha, everyone takes what they require. Xiao Yan grinned. His acquisitions today had almost caused his face to be paralyzed from smiling. Trademark S still one more. Lead trademark S hurry. We will leave once we open it. The fairy doctor shifted her gaze to the last stone box and urged. With his two acquisitions, Xiao Yan trademark S body was full of energy. He held the last key that was not used and prepared to open the stone box. The spacious room once again became quiet. Just as Xiao Yan bent his body and was about to open the box, he suddenly stiffened. He quickly turned around and his face suddenly became dark. Isamionia trademark S coming, what? Hearing the words, the fairy doctor was also shocked. An instant later, she shook her head. Trademark S impossible. Only the two of us know about this place. I have not misheard. There are quite a few people. Xiao Yan looked at the fairy doctor with a terrible face. A coldness flashed in his eyes. You suspect that I have called these people over, Seeing Xiao Yan trademark S expression, anger erupted on the fairy doctor trademark S face. Had I wanted to harm you, you would have died many times over. Seeing that the anger on the fairy doctor trademark S face appeared genuine, Xiao Yan pressed his eyebrows together and quickly turned around. He attempted to insert the key in his hand into the lock, but in his anxiousness, he repeatedly failed to do so. Eat letting out a cry of anger, Xiao Yan grabbed the stone box with both hands in an attempt to lift it. Unfortunately, he found that the container was stuck onto the stone table. Stupid. Xiao Yan once again scolded with an ashen face before slowly letting out a breath. In a cold voice, he said, they are here. Hearing Xiao Yan trademark S words, the little doctor quickly directed her gaze towards the rock door. Her ears had also picked up the sound of footsteps approaching. Fairy doctor. Thank you for leading the way. It seemed that the information we managed to get was true. Over 10 figures slowly entered from the darkness outside the door while the familiar and pleased laughter echoed within the room. Emuli. Upon hearing the voice, the fairy doctor immediately clenched her teeth tightly.